we're thrilled to have you with us from Denton, Texas, Apache Stadium. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Charlotte 49ers and the North Texas Mean Green. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey, guys. Even though there would be a great home field advantage today, Coach told me before the game he comes into this game with a very potent passing offense ranked in the top 10. But today they face one of their stiffest opponents of the season, a top 10 passing defense. Let's see who wins this strength-on-strength battle. I'll keep you posted as the game goes on. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The 49ers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the North Texas Mean Green offense takes the field, and they'll try to put together the first drive of the game. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now, and the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And I think this offense was looking for a reason to ignite the whole crowd, coming out on first down, throwing the football, but the defense was ready. Nice job getting to the quarterback, making a big sack on the first play of the game.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Martin. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up third down. And wait a minute. Third down now becomes, we're going to go for it on fourth down anyway. So it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. North Texas will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will now get its first chance with the football. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
So now it's second and long. On the ground, it's Edwards. Could be an alley. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Edwards. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Under fire. It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
On target over the middle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the 49ers have this offense rolling. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield just like right there and create a TFL.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. The run inside. It's Edwards. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
They didn't have to blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the... We can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
The 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll move the tight end. Looking downfield on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Runs through the tackle. He's knocked down short gain. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. They'll go to the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. North Texas in the hurry up. Defense dropping into soft coverage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Shakes off the defender. He fought his way out to the 16, but it'll be 4th down.
Number 37 on to kick it away.
He's got great speed. Oh, what a move. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Now on the counter. There he goes.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wants to adjust the pattern. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. He'll pull it down. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
On the snap, it's Edwards. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off.
Nice shot. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
Hey, he barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown 49ers.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Thompson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They just keep firing. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. North Texas will have to punt it away. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. On the move, it's Alexander. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
They'll stop him short of the first down. It brings up 4th, but the defense doesn't have any timeouts and can't stop the clock. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the 49ers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw on first down. Dumps it to the back. Pulls it in. It's Alexander. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Mean Green. Hauled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
They come coming into this game, we thought it was going to be a back and forth affair. What a great job executing on that touchdown. If they get this extra point, man, we are all tied up heading in at halftime.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth.
Breaks into the open. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. Knocked down for the tackle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Touchdown, North Texas. The defense putting points on the board.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Edwards. Incomplete. They tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards. catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Edwards. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. The 49ers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Throwing right. Got his man. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. North Texas in the hurry up.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you...
Upstairs to make the catch. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the chains, but there is a man still down on the field. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Looking to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Single back formation, and they give it to it. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Might as well stick with him. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Edwards. Complete. He's loose down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Charlotte.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll be able to get off 1 more play before quarter's end. Running inside, it's Bowers. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Mean Green starting play in the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. The give on the option. There's some room. Picks up the first down. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Mean Green. Great job by the back on the option.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points came courtesy of that 80-yard run to the house. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Edwards. Rushes on him. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The run inside. It's Edwards. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quickly complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this. And
hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these 1st downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
On the snap, it's Edwards. It's complete on the right side. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting it, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to run it, turning it on. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. And the 49ers have it with a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Makes the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together.
Touchdown, Charlotte. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bowers. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The give on the counter. Here's a little room there. Past the 30. The 20. Touchdown, North Texas. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat, coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Motion from the back. Direct snap. It's Edwards. Finds his man. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. So nice to have these tight ends.
They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. This is a big field goal attempt as they try to get back to within 1 possession here in the 4th. Kick is short, and he's going to try to make something happen. They get the W, and with that being